Hey everybody, today is May 19th, and today I want to talk about the price of gold and silver. I want to talk about this recent recovery that we've had after a multi-month downtrend, and I want to talk about whether I think this is the bottom for the correction, and if we're going to continue up higher, or if we're going to get rejected again and then continue down lower. Before we begin, please read this disclaimer. You can pause this video as you read it. Okay, so in our previous videos, we've been talking about how gold has basically been in a downtrend, right, making lower highs and lower lows. But I also talked about our recent possible double bottom over here. Right? I talked about this in I think it's 2 videos, but I also wanted to see us find follow through, right? Because this thing, it seems like it's bottomed many times, but it continues down lower. So I wanted to see us continue up high and see if we can reverse this trend from a downtrend to an uptrend by making higher lows and higher highs. And it seems like right now there's a strong follow through. So I think there is a strong probability that this is the bottom for gold, at least for this year, right? And part of it is just we look at these levels, right? These support levels, Fibonacci line over here, right? We tried to hold this as support. We failed, broke it down below. The support flipped to resistance over here. Then we tried to push up and we got rejected, strong rejection. Same thing here happened over here. And then we fell below this Fibonacci level, flipped it from resistance to support, and now we're going up higher, right? I talked about how I wanted us to at least break 1800, which is what we did a couple days ago. And so now we're heading towards 1900. And as we approach this Fibonacci resistance level, and I think it's great that we're in an uptrend now, but just keep in mind that this will likely be strong resistance, right? Because we've got rejected 3 times over here, failed to hold a support, rejected over here, and a strong rejection over here as well, right? So I do think that once we make our way back up above 1900, I do think that it's going to be some resistance here. We might even go sideways for a while. But what we want to do is, if we do see a pullback, we want it to see buyers come in and push up higher, right? And we want to cultivate higher lows. Continue making higher lows and higher highs, because it does seem like in the short term things are getting a little bit overbought right now. As you can see, the RSI is in overbought territory, and the last time we had this happen, we saw a huge push down, right over here, coinciding with this pullback and this pullback. So what we don't want to see is something that happened like over here, where we have pull up higher and then a huge pushback. But if we do see that, if that does happen, we want to see us find support as the price comes down, right? Cultivate those higher lows and then push up higher beyond this Fibonacci channel over here and make our way back to 2000, and then we can have a chance of breaking this previous all-time high, right? So right now I'm bullish on gold, right? We've held this Fibonacci level as support. We've had a double bottom over here. Now I want to see this thing hold. If we do not hold this level and we continue to roll down lower, especially if we come down to this Fibonacci level again, I do think we're going to go down lower, right? I don't want us coming down below $1,800, okay? Or if we do come down, I don't want it staying below $1,800. I want us to stay above $1,800 and continue up higher, right? I don't want us to come down below to retest this Fibonacci level, because we've seen many times when it comes down, and if it does come down, we're going to make in the long term another higher, lower high, right? And I don't want that to happen. So the sooner we go above, the sooner we get to 1900, the sooner we can break this downtrend, right? We want to go and match at least these levels so that we can start to make higher highs, right? Because we do have a higher low, but we want to make higher highs, right? Otherwise, this thing rolls over, and again, it's gonna be a lower higher. So we wanted to see this thing continue up higher and shift the momentum from downtrend to uptrend, right? Now let's look at silver. Silver is looking a lot more bullish, right? Silver, I said that we're in this sort of not perfect, but sort of like a ascending triangle sort of pattern, where we're testing this level 1, 2, and now 3 times, right? This ceiling, this resistance level at $29. I said in my previous video, which I believe was over here, the fact that we held this Fibonacci level as support, we flipped from resistance to support, right? Now I want to see us break above $28 up to $30, right? And as we reach $30, because we were rejected one time here and another time here, it's going to be strong resistance, But if we can break through that level, we'll have a chance of going up even higher, right? So silver is looking a lot more bullish than gold because at least we have a higher low, right? And of course, the more times price tends to test support or resistance level, we tend to break through eventually, right? So the more we test this resistance level, I think eventually we will break through and go up a lot higher, right? Of course, we got a Fibonacci level around $30 to $31, so that could act as resistance as well. But if we see any pullback, I also want us to see buyers come in, push it up higher, cultivate these higher lows, just like gold, and then push up higher, right? It's very interesting because silver usually is weaker compared to gold, right? And when gold comes down, silver tends to come down a lot harder, right? But the fact that silver is holding up stronger, I think is very interesting. We'll see what happens. I do think that I'm more bullish on gold than I was in my last video, which is around here, I believe. So yeah, we'll definitely follow through and see how gold develops over the next couple of weeks. Again, just to summarize, I want to see gold come up as fast as possible. We'll probably find resistance around here, but we want to see if it does pull back. We want to see buyers come in and cultivate these higher lows and higher highs, right? The last thing we wanted to see is for gold to peak below these levels, because if we peak below those levels, we'll end up making a lower high in the bigger trend. So want to go up high as fast as possible, push up higher and make these higher lows and higher highs, and flip this trend into upward direction. So that's gold and silver. Tends to move at a slower pace than the rest of the market, but we'll definitely update you in the upcoming weeks and see if this thing could continue up higher or whether we're going to pull back and roll down lower. Keep in mind again that we are getting into overbought territory, right? RSI overbought. So just keep that in mind. If you are thinking about using leverage, might experience a temporary pullback before attempting to go up higher, right? But we want to see those buyers come in and defend the price as it comes down, and hopefully we can get up and challenge these previous highs as soon as possible. Okay, that's it for gold and silver. If you found this video useful, helpful, informative, please like this video, leave a comment below, and subscribe for updates. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for your support, and have a great day.